What a sticky situation we found ourselves in. A community reduced to shambles in only a few weeks. And a slippery snake, or should I say, lizard in our midst. The perpetrator of so many nefarious deeds. Maybe this lock can shine some light on the situation. The accusers and the ponder. Who can bring out the most evidence to prove their side of the argument? Only a world-renowned trial for the masses will reveal an answer to a waiting audience. How very exciting!
Hello, my name is Jack Coon. I am DA Ranter and I totally recorded my lines. So I guess we should sum up what's happened until now.
That's easy enough. Atari and Penegrin made videos accusing Spockter Theory of various crimes. Other users followed suit, including Ghosty and Stories, who made videos corroborating evidence of the crimes.
Which he admitted to.
I'm sure you'd like us all to remember that, but I've already proven that even if Spockter admitted to them, most of the accusations levied against him were entirely false. He even would have known that, so obviously there's an ulterior intent to confessing in full.
Yes, and after that video, the community started looking at the claims with a more stingent eye.
Stingent.
Plus, the videos first accusing him, and the ones made to support those accusations, have since been taken down, along with Penegrin and Story's YouTube channels.
Like a murder of bitches.
That doesn't mean anything. Spockter himself went on hiatus after he apologized. Wanting to get away from the stress of the situation is a completely normal response.
Guys, maybe we should just...
There's nothing to even talk about. We provided the evidence of Spockter manipulating girls into sexual conversations when they weren't comfortable with it. And all you've done is try to question it. You clearly don't understand the gravity of the situation and you're acting like it's a baby slip-up. He knows he's guilty. He admitted it. It's about time that you guys do that too.
I've got to provide something to show there's more to this situation than these guys are letting on.
Spockter Theory was messaging people in sexually inappropriate ways, one of which was Stories, who only just turned 9.
That's a stupid assertion.
Huh?
You provide evidence for so much in the situation except the age of the person Spockter is messaging?
But I claimed that I was 8.
Spockter also claimed to be guilty of the accusations as a whole, but the videos claim that he was asking for porn in a contest and that he didn't pay his artists, both of which I proved to be false by checking the contest itself and asking the artist. You're also claiming that he sexually harassed you, so you've provided evidence for this. Why would we not expect evidence for the ridiculous assertion that is your age? Also, why would you admit to being 8 on YouTube, a platform where the youngest age you're allowed to have an account is 13?
What reason would any of us have to lie?
I'm not lying. This is victim shaming at its finest. These screenshots prove that Spockter was saying things that made me uncomfortable, but you guys think it's the victim's fault for existing. I told him that I was uncomfortable, but he kept pushing it on me, and that's a fact.
I can prove you wrong!
Huh? What?
Your evidence was so cut up that only 2 people would have access to the undoctored screenshots, so I asked the other person in the conversation.
What?
You were right about Stories in my conversation.
I was?
I've been fucking toyed with by my peers. Despite the disgusting things I've done, Stories fucking didn't say stop. I was encouraged. Plus, I know that Stories is 14.
Do you have any evidence to help clear your name?
Stories deleted most of her DMs that made her look really bad. Basically, she was offering me photos without being brought up by me. Believe me if you want, it's all up to you.
That's about as much evidence as Stories provided on that front.
However, I can offer this. It's one of the screenshots that Stories cut up. She forgot to delete it.
So, what did you want to talk to me about?
Well, I agreed with a lot of things you said. I want to give you access to the Discord where Stories Penegrin and I talked about Spockter.
You think there's something incriminating in the chat?
I don't know, but I've been getting a weird feeling from Stories and Penegrin. I think they might have been up to something, but maybe you can figure out what it is.
Stories hid this part of the conversation, both from the screenshots she gave to Penegrin and Atari, and when she revealed more of the conversation in her own video. She claimed that Spockter never let up, even if she said she was uncomfortable, but this screenshot proves otherwise.
No! Where'd you get that?
These other screenshots also show a playful back and forth between Stories and Spoctor, even to the point where Stories is taking the active role in the sexual conversations.
Yeah!
That still doesn't fit! We have no reason to accuse Spoctor of anything!
Oh, so these screenshots of you plotting to ruin him back in January don't show an intent to accuse?
What? No!
You're busted!